Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Wait, hey, why you doing all that for? Why you guys doing me? What I do wrong? Don't come at me wrong. I ain't did nothing to hurt nobody. I'm just being me. This is the Booster Take Show. It's your guy, your host with your mo. This me, the only one that I can be. Sitting here in the 20 degrees right now. I won't tell you where I'm at, but it's nice, cold, and it's fucking frigid. So I'm trying to make this happen. We got Chef Hash Browns. He's here. You know what I mean? He's here. He's there. He has his American hoodie going on. You know, he's giving it up his American way. He got straight lace. She's coming from a this undisclosed location where she only's going to be coming in and out because it's a lot of hectic activity going on where she is, and she's kind of in a dangerous area. So she's um as they say on the regular news team, she's in the field, you know. So Hash Browns, how's it going today?
I can't complain. Everything is going all right. How you doing?
Oh man, I live this BGL lifestyle, beautiful, gorgeous, luxurious life, you know what I'm saying? Um so it's hmm things like of that matter is going on. Uh right now, sorry to do this to you people. Happy New Year and everything. But got got to go talk to Jeremy again, having the production. Hash Browns, you take this off for a minute. I need you to and you and Straight Lace have a conversation real quick.
Mm,
Hello.
okay. Well,
Hopefully,
we
hopefully the
was
background.
talking about Club Shay Shay. You know what I'm saying? Having some controversy um with Katt Williams. Actually, Katt Williams has the
Everybody else.
controversy. Club Shay Shay doesn't have the controversy. I think Club Shay Shay is winning by
There was
putting him
definitely.
on. Um, there was a lot of conversation that sparked up a lot of whirlwind news. You know,
Yes.
people are like, "Hey, man, I ain't got nothing to do with this. Hey, man, what are you doing talking about me? He's supposed to be all about you. He interviewing you. Why is my name involved in your interview?" But it wasn't just one name. There was many names. And even during the time of the interview, the Shannon was kind of like, "Come on, man! Like, come on, man!" He tried to curtail what Cat Williams was saying, but he couldn't. And I don't think that he shouldn't, because once again, like I said, Club Shay Shay was winning by having Cat Williams just freely speak,
Yeah, she
and
aired
because
everybody
of
out.
that, everybody's talking about it. You know, so what's your thoughts about that?
Um, I think Cat Williams came on there and he aired everybody out. Um, he was equally commenting on the people that have come on the show and brought him up. Uh, I found it quite entertaining. I always find Club Shay Shay entertaining. He knows what he's doing. So,
You mean Shannon?
yeah, Shannon Sharp knows what he's doing
Okay.
with bringing Cat Williams on there. He accomplished what he wanted to accomplish. It was very entertaining and it got people talking.
So that's a win for Club Shay Shay.
Of course.
Okay, but what about the other people that
Who the
were
people
mentioned? Was that a
that got
win for
aired out?
them? Because there was a lot of people reacting off of it that seemed to have a problem with Shay Shay winning. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I don't like the way this guy is winning over here. Let me throw my 2 cents in. Did you catch some of the reaction?
I looked at some of the reactions from the people who were aired out in the comments. Like, there were people who were talked about, like Ice Cube's comment, Ricky Smiley's comment.
What about Ludacris busting bars? Ludacris
I,
commented with spitting raps.
I did
Do
observe
you think
that.
that was appropriate or not?
The raps or the fact that he did a rap.
I mean the fact that Ludacris thought it was a a battle rap situation. It's like Cat Williams does have somewhat music that is out there or has been dabbling in the music, but I don't think it's on the same level as Ludacris. I think Cat Williams is still more recognized as a comedian, and to have someone that is known as a rapper to come out and make a freestyle. Well, they said it was a freestyle. I don't know if it was or not, but do you think that was the appropriate response? Because even uh, Charleston White commented on Ludacris coming out with this freestyle. Like, this don't make no sense. You haven't been rapping in like over 20 years, bruh. And this man is making accusations that I don't think require a rap song. So, and then on top of that, Charleston White was saying that he didn't really deny anything. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he came out. It was like, you're lying. That's the part. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Did you see Charleston White's comments?
I haven't gotten through all the comments yet. I didn't get to Charleston White. I saw that Ludacris commented and it was in a rap, but I didn't hear what it was about. I probably have to go back over and watch Club Shave Shake because, I was partaking of the herb and it was like after midnight when I was watching it. So I know for a fact that I did doze off and then I woke back up. So,
Well, not to just beat up on Ludacris. I mean, he did say that his wife was light skinned and ugly. She was given to him with if I'm not mistaken, I think it was a $200 million um, uh, lifespan of movies that he is going to produce. And that was part of the initiation that he was talking about, where he said, well,
oh,
one
oh,
person had to cut off the points and shave the head. And one of the guys was Ludacris and the other one was him. So he mentioned the Fast and Furious. But the part is that
mm,
prior to this, I can't remember her name right now off the top of my head, but the lady that was involved with Cat Williams had an interview and spoke up on how tiny Cat Williams is um, all the way around. and they put a side by side image of Katt Williams lady and Ludacris lady, and was like, "You be the judge. Who got the good light skinned one and who doesn't?" The lady that I seen that was part of Katt Williams' family situation, she looked like a lumberjack. I ain't going to lie to you. So, Cat, you backing out the deal because of Illuminati got you this? Man, I would have been like, yo, sign me up, because the one that Ludacris got was like, it's a nice little piece right there. And let's not forget, um, Katt Williams, all of his kids are adopted. Ludacris kids are his. So, but let's not beat up on Ludacris, because they also mentioned um, Steve Harvey. And the way that he mentioned Steve Harvey had me really questioning too, because I remember hanging with Mr. Cooper. They had like In Vogue. It was like a whole Bay Area type of show. And then it got taken over. Well, not taken over, but I think the idea got taken over when Steve Harvey did his show with Cedric the Entertainer in a school setting, like hanging with Mr. Cooper. Did you hear that part?
Yeah, I heard that one.
Do you think that there's some truth
Similarity.
to Steve Harvey not being talented enough or funny enough or um, comedically being in a well position to get his own show with his own idea? He had to take from someone else in order for him to be popular.
Okay,
That's what
but that's what.
most people do to be come famous. You know what I'm saying? The whole rock and roll was stolen. A lot of people music have been stolen by other recording artists. The same, do the exact same lyrics, the exact same song, but somebody else remade the beat a little bit differently, and this person is rocking famous off it. Suppose just like with the Biggie Smalls, supposed to be actually a dude from Memphis who Big stole his whole swag from, his whole flow, the whole everything from a Memphis cat named Big One. But as Katt Williams, and for a lot of people, which is the good thing about history, YouTube, this the time invention machine that is called YouTube, because you could go back. Anything that's ever been fucking recorded is on YouTube somehow. Daily Motion or these other little sites. So you got Katt Williams doing the driving skit on Comic View in 1998. It was part of the commercial for Comic View. I know everybody remembers Comic View. That was before the Kings of Comedy, because they was
Oh
on
yeah.
Comic View before there was even a Kings of Comedy. So you know what I'm saying? That goes back to his shirt. Then Cedric the Entertainer stole a skit from designing women. From designing women. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing with Meshack Taylor was explaining to Bo Jesus or something. But you know what I'm saying? But just call me Bo Jesus or whatever. Then Cedric did the same joke or explanation of the joke. You know what I'm saying? You know. Then Steve Harvey also stole Scrunchy, the whole popping. That shit. That was this other underground comedian named Scrunchy. I'm into the comic shit deep. And then they got footage of showing when that fade, was a sunroof. Did Steve Harvey
That's
do
the
that?
part that really stuck out for me because I always wondered about that with Steve Harvey. Like, your lineup is
It's
perfect.
immaculate.
How is
Immaculate.
your lineup so perfect like that, bro? Like it,
That,
man. And I know quite a few barbers. I
and
mean, that do this professionally, not somebody that I sat down in the chair with. I mean, people that I know that became barbers. And I know how much they take their craft serious. And even them was like, I'm trying to get that Steve Harvey lineup.
Right?
How is that lineup so perfect? And come to find out, it's a man wig. It was like,
hey,
oh, he was bald the whole entire time. I'm like,
and so
ah, you crushing,
but as
you
as
crushing
as
my image, man.
as hash browns as I would say to you on many private conversations, don't believe none of that shit, man. They on TV. It's entertainment. Don't none of them people really are who they claim to be on that tube. Don't believe in that shit.
So don't believe in when entertainers be like, yo, I be keeping it real. Don't believe them. I'm just saying.
Katt Williams out here exposing everybody. None of these fools have said he lying. Ice Cube did his thing and was like, Cat kept it 100 on about mostly everything except for that rape scene. Ice Cube got a whole 10-minute thing where he's breaking it down. He like Katt Williams telling the truth on everything except the rape scene.
Oh, I've seen that. I
Uh,
like the part how where he was like, Cat Williams um was supposed to be the same as Ricky Smiley as far as time on the camera. But
but
because
he
Cat Williams was just just talented, like he was just giving us stuff. It was like he got more and more and more parts because of that. So
he took
he said
he took
that,
2 minutes of
and as a
people's
matter of
time.
fact, when he started talking about Cat Williams, he accidentally called him Money Mike
Money Mike.
to let you know how perfect he was for the part. What can you do about that?
Straight lace. What's your thoughts? Cause
On the whole Cat Williams thing in general, or the
just just
rebuttals?
just all this shit it, because to me it's at 28 million right now, bro. It's at 28 million. 28 million views. I would fucking love to get a tenth of that in views. And then you got cats like I think it's Brandon Marshall and them they hating on Shay, they hating on Unc because he let Cat Williams express himself. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of jealousy out here. This is what I be saying, even amongst all of us people, even amongst friends. When one person is out there doing something, because it's not always you the one that's able to get it done, other people be jealous and be hating. And some people don't even know they be hating because they're mad that it's not them. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to accept and let other people shine. Just because somebody else shining, don't be mad on it. Figure a way for you to get your shine too. Don't deny them. Don't get mad. Don't try to sabotage. Don't try to do nothing. Don't try to you know what I'm saying? Do a congratulations. Take some notes and be like, okay, is that the formula? You know what I'm saying? Figure you out a formula. Find you something. Find you somebody that got a whole lot of shit to say and got something to get off their chest. Maybe it's you. I don't know, but it's too much
But he
hatred.
mentioned Faison. He was, and it was like Katt Williams. You wasn't even on that Friday. Why you mentioning anything about Big Worm? It's like you wasn't even on that Friday. He mentioned Chris Tucker. You wasn't even on that Friday, bruh. Like you
No,
mentioning people
he
that
got
you
asked
ain't
about
even.
Chris Tucker. He got asked if Chris Tucker would do the thing, and he's like, the old Chris Tucker would have did Friday, but not Epstein Island Chris Tucker. And Chris Tucker name is on that list.
Right.
And he threw Michael Jackson under the bus while doing that too. And I'm like, yo, look,
Oh,
Cat, bro, you gotta
hey.
relax, man.
No, it ain't no relax. I've been told you about that. Anybody that pays
That's
millions,
not the point.
any person
Was
that pays
Michael
millions of
Jackson in
dollars,
Friday? No, I'm
any
just
person
asking.
that pays,
Was Michael Jackson
you
in the
gonna try
movie
to talk
Friday?
over me? Are you gonna let me speak, or are you gonna keep trying to talk over me?
Uh-oh.
The- Any person that pays $9 million pays any kind of money for anything to keep a motherfucker to shut the fuck up. That means you're hiding something. Because if you didn't do it, why would you pay all that money to destroy your name? I don't give a damn. Ain't nobody claiming if I got multiple $1 million and somebody said I touched them up the booty, stuck a finger up their bad, pulled my dick out on them, I'm not gonna pay them to shut up if I didn't do it.
We
For real.
jumping off subject. What
No,
I
it's
meant to
not.
what
It's just
okay, let me get
it's just
clear
reality.
on what I was saying. What I was saying was that you're now starting to mention people, and I'm questioning why you are mentioning people, because some of these people have nothing to do with what you're talking about. Now you're
Yeah,
just tossing out
Because he was
names.
airing, he
it
was airing
all
out
of
the
it
whole
is together.
industry,
It's
all
all
of it, the
together.
whole Illuminati, the gatekeepers, all that shit, all that goes together.
All of it. It's the pieces of the puzzle. You got an elbow piece. You got that one little scruggly thing that fits that way, and you know what I'm saying. And you wonder like, where does this go? All these pieces of the puzzle fit. You got pieces of this and that. Just because we might not all, you know what I'm saying, be doing the same thing, but we in the same thing. Yo, yo,
Yeah,
yo,
like
Joe.
he had a problem with Kevin Hart. It's like,
They been had
what the heck
issues.
did Kevin Hart do to you, bruh?
They been had issues. They Kevin Hart and Katt Williams.
Michael
No,
Blackson.
But
no.
Michael Blackson's
It's
not that.
like
He's not funny.
nobody was
He's
safe.
he's calling out the truth. He said some people who getting paid ain't funny. Why are they on there
Tiffany Haddish
getting
is
all this
not
stuff and
funny.
they're not funny? Tiffany Haddish can't even perform live. They boo her at her
Hey, she
stand
don't
up.
even know if she want to be bald or have hair.
Man, that don't
So
mean
I
nothing.
think she might have
I'm
more problems than just
talking
being
about
funny.
the performance.
She don't even know
Performance, man.
how she won't
Performance.
even show up from Monday to Tuesday.
Performance that she has no stage presence. She doesn't know how to tell jokes in a staging presence. She gets booed at a lot of her shows for her delivery, her things on it. The jokes to tell, they're not memorable jokes. Lunel is a funny person. Just
Yes.
hilarious, sometimes it's funny. I like Melanie Camacho. That girl's funny. You know what I'm saying? Them is funny people. Um, Red Grant, that's another funny comedian. Skills, that dude is funny. These are funny people. Some funny people don't get the just due.
Yeah, Ali Sadiq is funny. I like him.
Yeah, him and Katt Williams got issues too. But
God damn.
you know what I'm saying? But I that's a whole nother one. They got they shit is on the internet about Katt Williams calling him out about something. But and it's another thing, it's about stealing jokes.
Yeah,
Don't
that
steal
shit is
somebody.
whack.
Don't steal somebody else's material who you think ain't up there just because you up there. So now you taking a chance for somebody else to shine. You stealing. You taking food off my plate, partner.
Yeah, that shit is whack as fuck to me. That
That's like
and I
Yeah,
after.
don't like
but
when they got them comedians that tell that one same joke over and over and over and over again. Look here, sir.
Get some other
Come with some
material.
new material.
Well, I mean, you always got that phrase: "If it ain't broke, don't fix it." So a
Okay,
lot
I
of people
understand
continue to
elevating the
go
joke.
on.
I understand elevating the joke, but if that's the only joke that you're gonna tell for the next 15 years, please stop. Just like
Well, Cat Williams actually admitted that his closing joke actually was fixed up by
It
by
was helped by Mark Curry.
yeah,
which
Mark
is
you
Curry
know what
fine,
I'm
helped him
saying?
with it.
So he had help with the joke.
which is
It wasn't
fine.
like as if, oh, write your own material and come up with your own material and you got to be all about you. Man, you
No,
had
it's
help
not.
on that joke.
That's not the. That's not somebody stealing your shit and helping you develop something.
It's
Create.
two
That's like a lyric.
different
Hold on,
things.
hold on. That's like a person in the
But no, my
studio
point
writing
is, can
lyrics.
you take
That's like a
complete
person in the studio
credit
writing lyrics,
for the
right? When
joke?
we can't
No,
talk
my
over
point
each
is, can
other,
you take
bro.
complete credit? Can you take complete credit for the joke when you openly admitted that somebody helped you with the joke? So is it really
Oh, yes, you can take credit. So when you just like rappers and artists, singers are singing and rapping songs somebody else wrote for them. That artist is taking credit for it. Just as like this comedian who already had the joke, he was doing this on it. You ask somebody's like, oh, but critiquing is like you can obviously do this a little bit better if you add this or that to the joke. That's you can help yourself and along with somebody helping you, and that's how you get. That's how you saying yes. I'm the originator on it. This person helped me out with it. It's my joke. That's not like saying that. Oh, I just heard somebody saying knock knock Willie knock pop pop, and I go out and do it. That's a different thing. That's stealing. So,
okay?
so you would like somebody to take your lyrics that you wrote and you put down, and then just go do your whole song over, and they get all the credit for it, and you still broke, sitting at home like, "Blood, I just did this, and I even had a whole fucking video on it." And just because Jay Z just did my whole song is now it's Jay Z's, and you ain't getting nothing of it.
That's why when people sample other original artist stuff, I people should give people their credit. That's just the bottom line. Don't steal people's shit, and if you're gonna use somebody's shit, give them their credit so at least they get their residuals for it. Everybody gets to eat. Don't
Okay,
just take somebody's shit and act like it's yours.
okay. Well, I just think that there are ways to get around that. And if you know the loopholes and you use them, you know what I mean? You leaving yourself open. If you don't want nobody stealing your jokes, shut up. Don't say none of your jokes.
But how are you
Because
gonna
there's
try
always
to
going to be a
and
possibility when you
develop their
open
Okay,
your
craft?
mouth
then you that
that
sounds.
somebody is going to take what you say and they're going to run with it. And we're talking about a joke that happened almost what 20 years ago and you still complaining about that. How many other jokes have you told outside of that?
But
Why
if
does
he
that
told
one
that
joke
joke
piss
and
you
it's on
off that
something that's
much?
recorded and he's getting residuals every time somebody play that shit, it does make a difference.
So you okay
Okay,
with
so you're
somebody?
saying that the
You
way
okay
that
with
you can
somebody just taking
make
your
things
hard on
easy
lyrics?
is every time you say the joke, pay me.
He stole his joke.
Yeah, if comedy was like music, you can get residual for it. Just like Lil Boosie right now is suing half the music industry. Half these rappers, he's after all. He got his lawyers and shit going through with motherfuckers' catalogs. Oh, you niggas done took my hooks. You motherfuckers that did this. I need my money for it. Y'all done made $250,000 off this.
You mean
100,000.
You said Boosie,
Yes.
or you mean Daz?
No. I said Lil Boosie is.
Okay, because Daz is doing the same thing too.
Well, he picked it up from Boosie then. So you know
Okay,
what I'm
so
saying?
should he get Boosie some money because he copied his idea?
Hey man, do the shoemakers get money from making? You know what I'm saying? It's like this, bro. It's like this, bud. All I'm saying is this: you can have however feelings is about the way you want it. That man had a fit has real gripes, legitimate facts. It ain't shit that he's saying is a lie. So for persons to pick at what a person is saying, and this is big money shit that got caught up, you will have the same problem. If you had the ideal for something at your job and you absolutely, hey man, I think this thing can happen if we was to do it, if something was this to happen, and instead of you, somebody else do it, and you doing this because you making it work for your part, and you getting, and now you getting geeks, and somebody stole your ideal, took it somewhere else, and got paid for it, you'll have a problem. You'll be
I
like,
know
damn,
who
every
doesn't
time.
have a problem. Ricky Smiley.
Yeah,
When I
Ricky
listened
Smiley.
to his reaction, Ricky Smiley was like, "Yo, thumbs up, bro. Keep up the good work, man."
Okay,
Ricky Smiley out of
but it's
everybody is
not.
the only
Hey,
person that
hey,
I've heard so far that was like, "Hey, man, I got no problems with you, bro."
hey. But at the end of it, who's really checking out for Ricky Smiley? Ain't too many people looking out for Ricky Smiley, but old church people. He ain't getting no. He ain't got no young crowd.
Katt Williams told you the business.
Oh,
Ain't
he
nobody
got
He
looking for.
Jesus
best
on his
plays a woman.
side.
He plays a
Ain't nobody
woman.
looking for Ricky.
Playing the church lady
And
is all they're
and
checking for.
and the church ain't even the same as the church used to be, because the church, y'all let this man come in as a drag queen, and y'all accepted it. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Like,
Medea,
yeah. And he went into the black church and manipulated all you people, and all y'all
like Medea,
accept this man dressed as a woman on TV. You
But
know,
that's part
like
of the
Medea.
and you hold
initiation
on,
of
hold
the
on,
Illuminati.
and use God to fool and like you women accept it, and all y'all accepted this buffoonery.
Who's
Like
y'all?
Medea.
And all the people that made that man a multiple millionaire into a billionaire because he wear a dress and use the Lord's name and use the
Funny
Lord's
thing
name.
is, when he gets
Who?
outside of the dress and he
Ricky
plays himself,
Smiley?
none of his stuff works.
Who? Ricky Smiley?
Everybody want to see Tyler Perry go back
Tyler.
into that dress again. Like if he shows
Tyler's
his
not a
real
good
natural face, it's
actor.
like,
Tyler's not a
who is
good
this
actor.
guy?
He's not a
And
good
he like,
actor.
oh, that's the fried chicken lady that be doing all the dances. Going, yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, people don't understand. It's a hit.
You know what I'm
People
saying?
don't
I
understand hidden agenda.
mean,
And there's
hey
reasons
man,
for
you
everything
know,
on
he
TV
said
is
he
for
had it
a
in the
reason.
contract where every time
Hey,
Ricky Smiley gets on anything with him, he has to have a dress on.
okay, but are we gonna talk over each other the whole time, or one is gonna talk? Yeah. So, as I was saying, but are how many people have been fooled and because TV, you see somebody on this screw, as they say, the boob tube. You see one person, you see these people, and you like, oh, they okay, just because they played a role, just because they rapped a song, just because they sing a note, just because they hit a ball, because they're on TV. A lot of people just give them the benefit of the doubt because they're on TV. They're a so-called celebrity.
Okay.
Why? For what? It don't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't be jocking people like that. What's wrong with most of the people that? Why do you people feel that you have to worship somebody who's just doing some entertainment? They playing a character. It ain't them. You don't know who the fuck that person is behind closed doors. You don't got no
Look,
interactions with them.
I've been behind closed doors in a lot of things, so therefore, I that's not the type of person I am. If they're, I already know it's entertainment persona. What that person's persona is and what they are in real life is two different things.
Stacey, we got technical issues with your.
Oh my goodness, it's sounding like an alien over here.
And that's how you sound. The aliens came from Miami to Oakland. Hash Browns, what you have to say about that?
Hey man, I think it's racist. Let's start with that. They was like, well, what did they look like? It was like, yo, they was like these grayish, blackish creatures. Like, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Next thing I know, I want to hear you talking about, man, they had on sagging pants and hoodies with Pooh Shiesty masks on, standing about 8 to 10 feet tall, robbing the mall. It's like, wait a minute. What? What did they look like? Say that one more time. Like, yo, they's like these grayish, blackish creatures. Like, okay, okay. And they did what? Started terrorizing the neighborhood. Mm. Where were they? Oh, they was at the mall. Really? You mean to tell me these aliens came from far, far away beyond the galaxy, and the first place they hit up was the mall? They hit up the mall, and not only that, I'm like, they said, usually when they have a mall shooter, they send out a certain amount of cops or a certain amount of security, and they will send out the helicopter to get like the overhead look. It'll probably be like a news chopper or a police chopper. It was like they sent out the black helicopter. So everybody was looking up like, yo, this is some MIB stuff. And they had like 75 cop cars. 75. And not only that, there was shooting. So something was going on. Nobody said anything about shots being fired back. So I'm like, well, what was they shooting at? They said, yeah, it was like these grayish, blackish creatures that were like disappearing and then reappearing, and then disappearing and reappearing. It was like, whoa. That's some crazy technology. And they said they stood about 8 to 10 feet. And I thought about Bushwick Bill. Be like, yo, he stood about 6 or 7 feet. Yeah, he seen him asleep. So them guys was like, yo, man, I don't know what this is, man. I'm just gonna be shooting randomly. And everybody took off running. They said people that were like even elderly was getting that good foot in.
Yeah,
so I don't know what happened.
So from what I happened to just was scrolling through the social media things, and I see what's that guy, Charlemagne the God X report, and he puts up like So y'all at Miami Mall for some teenagers, a teenage fight, and you have 70 something cars for a teenage fight. And I'm like, damn, they must be a lot of teenagers brawling. And then as I'm reading his thing, he's like, so now you're saying there's aliens that was ported. I'm like, wait, they said some aliens in Miami at the mall. Portals? Wait, they didn't have no arms and no feet, but they damn near 8 foot tall. Wait a minute. Hold on. What kind of sci-fi? What kind of? I'm like, somebody got a hologram projector going on out there. They got what's that thing what's that thing called? What's that thing called? Uh, what's his name from holograms? Yeah, there it goes. I'm fumbling. They got a hologram projector going on or something. And then when I'm reading some other shit, there's a guy talking about, yeah, my cousin was just shooting at it. Wait, what? And then I tried to go back and see what it said, and it's gone. Like the whole tweet is gone. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What's happening in Miami for real? Not hearing nothing on the news. So I does my due diligence, and courtesy of CBS News in Miami, Channel 4, that is, witness Miami News. Here we go.
Viral on social media. Victoria folks are conspiracy theories stems from a large police presence at Bayside Marketplace on New Year's Day. Take a quick look at your screen. Are those aliens walking in front of Bayside Marketplace in downtown Miami? Online conspiracy theorists are saying that shadowy figure not far from parked Miami police cars appears to be an alien.
Honestly, I think it looks pretty real to me. Alien look pretty chill.
I'd be friends with an alien. It'd be pretty cool. The viral video was allegedly taken during that massive police presence at Bayside on New Year's Day. Crowds of young people armed with sticks began fighting. Police say juveniles were also setting off fireworks that some believed was gunfire, resulting in chaos. There's a big crowd of people running out of Bayside.
We don't want to pay Ryan no money, so we have to take that off. But courtesy, that's the only footage that is being shown. If this blurry image, we got all these HD cameras. We got surveillance all everywhere. We got Ring cameras. We have cell phones and everything. That's the only footage. You can see Waffle House fights. You can see Negroes getting killed by the police. You can see anything you want to see on the damn internet. But for 3 whole damn days, I've been scouring, spending countless hours, working my fingers to the bones. And do you know what you get when you work your fingers to the bones? Hash browns? Do you know what you get when you work your fingers to the bones?
Calluses.
Bony fingers. So, as I
Straight
was
dad joke. Straight dad joke.
So,
All right,
as
that was the good one.
So as I was scouring, I just find this on CBS Miami. I have not seen nothing in local 11 New York news, because that's the #1 media footage in the world. San Francisco, Fox, CBS, ABC has not been playing no footage. They talked about it briefly because they had to. There's things out here that we have no idea, just like that so-called island out there past Australia that's supposed to have them 8 to 10 foot people. You know about that?
Easter Island?
Nah, it's not Easter. It's another one. Some other one. Unincorporated,
It's in New
supposedly.
Zealand.
Past New
That's what I
Zealand.
heard.
Supposedly past it. So, you know, who knows, man?
But no, okay, no, they're actually having like um meetings, congressional. I wouldn't say congressional, but they're actually having like meetings where people are discussing that. Yeah, we've actually have aliens that we have captured. We have spotted them. They have proof. Whether or not we're willing to believe that or not, that's up to the public. But we're not no longer into the tinfoil hat conspiracy theory um, realm of aliens. We are now in the point where it's like people are starting to say, yeah, they're out there, and people are taking them serious. And they're even saying that a lot of our technology has been gathered by collecting some of the wreckage from these, and they don't even call them UFOs. They call them something else. They're not orbs. They're calling them something else. But they're not calling them UFOs. But they're basically unidentified aircrafts because they've had the military, especially in the Air Force, starting to find these planes following them. And in some cases, doing maneuvers that they have never even seen before. And in some point, they'll be like, "Man, this guy has lost it," or, "Hey, that's just a little glitch in the system." And they're like, "No." Have you ever seen any object move in this fashion where they could just go forward, stop, take off, go backwards, and then hover, descend, and then take off at the speed of sound? Like, we got you, then all of a sudden we don't have you no more. What in the world was that?
That ain't nothing but CGI.
And last time I checked, there's no birds that can fly that high, so it couldn't be like some sort of bird or something like that. I mean, we had the Chinese balloon, whatever. I don't really want to talk about all that, where people was looking up in the sky and they were like, "What is that? What is that?" And they come to find out it was actually man-made. So we're still somewhat in the conspiracy form of this, but I will say this. A lot of the times when you hear about these UFO sightings, it usually be from white people. I ain't gonna lie. But when you got a ton of black people like, "Yo, man, I've seen something that does not make sense," I might take that a little bit more serious. Like, black people just running, like looking backwards, like, you know,
Straight lace.
I might take that a little bit more serious.
Straight lace. Good. What's your thoughts
on this whole hoax or UFOs?
If you think it's a hoax or you feel it's a UFO, real aliens that touched down, they done made it here. They're here. You know what I'm saying?
They've been here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, do you think they? I mean,
they've been here. There's some things that we know that are man-made, and it had some kind of intervention that wasn't of this world. Any technology was more advanced than it's supposed to be at that time, if that makes sense. So we know aliens have always been here. Sometimes
Hey,
it's like we're living it.
what the
Actually,
fuck?
we're like a little experiment to them. They're secretly watching us.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really know what was happening out here, let's say because really in the early days, because when I drive around, I do a lot of road trips. I trips off the mountains and things. When I'm looking at the mountains, I mean, like them could be giants that went to sleep. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Because if you look at some of this shit, it got features. This is like it look like somebody just laid out. Like that's a head right there. You got all these weird stuff in different places of the world. We don't know because when it comes to history, and the history is not always told by the truth. History is told by the person who wrote it. That's why it's called his story. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not always accurate.
Hey, I'm gonna step away for a second. I'm gonna let y'all talk. I'll be right back.
But if you don't actually know, you might not even know if you being told the truth or not. That's why
right,
that's why movies make so much money. That's why hip hop makes so much money because everybody wants to be told a story. You read stories since you was a kid. When you was a kid, you wanted to be told a bedtime story. So if it sound good when you watch one of your favorite movies, it was a story. That's why the soap operas has been going on so long because they're called the stories. But to make a long story short and a short story long, sometimes it's a lot of shit that unless you have that fuck you money, that money to where you can do shit, and when somebody say something, you just laugh at them, type of shit. You won't really get the information. We in the year 2024 now. These motherfuckers claim they went to the moon in 1950, 60 something, and ain't been back since. How is that even possible? Because how America is, once America gets something, they gotta populate it. And if it was so easy to get to the fucking moon back in the 60s when we had technology that was modern at that time ain't got shit on today. Why the fuck we ain't been back? And that's all I'm saying. Stacey, you want to add some things, talk about something before we got to go? Because I'm going to have to take a quick break because I got some other things I have to do.
no, I'm good.
Okay, okay. Well, you see Straight Lace, she's not on there. She's hiding in the dark today. For all the fans that wanted to see those luscious lips, because that's what y'all been seeing, calling her luscious lips Larue.
Yeah.
So as oh, she goes back in high. She does see you can't be doing that. You gotta let the people see them soup coolers, as Martin Lawrence used to say when he used to talk to Tisha Campbell.
Uh-uh.
You know what I'm saying? But now, you know, oh shit, can't be like that. The Booster Take Show is Stamp Beefy McFly. I am your guy that created this. This is a thought. This is a process that was created of a lot of friends. Over decades of friendships and things. Unfortunately, a few of these guys are no longer. They passed away. Different things has happened. Car accidents, motorcycle accidents, deaths in the middle of sex acts. These kind
Uh-uh.
of these kind of things happen. Bad health decisions from not taking care of yourself properly in an early age. You know what I'm saying? Some of the friends they have been gunned down. Some of the friends have flew off the freeway. Many other things. A couple of friends, one friend had committed suicide. These are things that is real. This is real life shit. Everybody goes through things. So sometimes when you don't see the Booster Tech Show, it's my fault because their beef goes through some mental things every now and then because I miss a lot of my partners and shit. And you know what I'm saying? And some of the friends that are still alive, they can't help because certain shit just ain't right. You know, I don't want to throw nobody under the bus, but a lot of people, everybody ain't the people that can actually help you with your situation because they don't have that in them. You know what I'm saying? So, for all those people that have lost loved ones and lost them people that helped you get through things that you could throw as I say, play tennis with when y'all could have a natural back and forth conversation and have an understanding of each other, not an argument with each other, but having an understanding of what's going on and letting one person get their shit out, not to be answered back into a response. You just need to let some shit off your chest every now and then. Everybody don't have that thing. Don't have them. Some of you people have lost that person and you dealing with shit that you can't get off your chest because you don't have that person that you used to be able to get that shit off your chest to. I understand you. I really do. And if you know what, all you can do is when you don't have them people that you used to be able to get in touch with because of unfortunate events that happen in life, you can't let them all dwell to you and let them fuck up what you got going on because you got to keep pushing. You got to stay strong for yourself and stay strong for the others because a lot of people depend on you, especially if you're a man. Even though the women might talk crazy to you in your life, but they need you. You might talk crazy to that woman every now and then, but you need her. It's a lot of shit in there. And for anybody else, I'm just rambling because I'm about to end this because I'm going through, seeing some things. Got to do some other things to keep the Booster Take Show going. I got to actually go do some work for a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? To earn the dinero to keep putting up this stuff to pay for these platforms and these people to fuck with your boy. And to get some other stuff going on. But like I said, the Booster Take Show was brought to you in part by a lot of people. And a good handful of them people have passed away in the past couple of years. So certain things is not the way they're supposed to be. But for the ones that are here, we're going to keep pushing and move forward and do things. But you got to also remember, when you are getting in touch with your friends, family, and everything, sometimes people are going through some shit. And with you calling them or something, and you want to unload your stuff on them, before you get to dumping everything that you got to on that person, check their temperature. You know what I'm saying? Make sure their thermostat is right before you start to unload your shit onto somebody that's already dealing with a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then when you dump all your stuff on them and they flash out on you, you don't know how to take it because you're feeling like they're attacking you. No, you just is being like everybody else and using that person and not thinking about what that person might need. We all a little bit selfish people. Let's cut the little selfishness out a little bit, just a tad bit. And let's think about others before you always think about you. I am Stim Beef. Over there on the right side, that's Chef Hash Browns. Hiding in the dark with the hood on. It's Straight Lace Stace. This is Booster Tech Show. We hear about everything. We just not hear about your politics and your negative bullshit. I love all people. I don't give a fuck about all people. So that's why I can love all people. Because I don't have to give a fuck about you. Because once you out of my distance and out of my sight, I'm not thinking about you no more. I don't care who you are in life. You're just another person to me. Be We gonna shake hands, maybe a beer pound. Depending on who you are, we have a beer or a nice Hennessy or
Give me one
something.
of them 3-finger alien handshakes.
Ever any of that. But just say this:
Dap 'em up.
peace, love, and hair grease.
Yeah.